Sandy has also. Guys, I'm not sure whose farewell this is. It's not mine because I don't use the retirement word. I'm merely going to be based in Cape Town. As you know, I've been kind of based here with my family in Cape Town since 2016. Those of you who don't know me, my kids were all born here. I've been in Hong Kong since 98. 10 years on the other side of the harbour. And since 2008 here. After a couple of years in Geneva with UNESCO. So since 2016, it's been only me here. And so I've been flying down to Cape Town whenever I can. And now I'm just doing it the other way around. That I'm going to be based in Cape Town, but flying here. And Tina and I were just chatting now that I'm thoroughly 110% committed to our MAGSE flying. And so I'm going to be back in September. So this is not my farewell. It's just, okay, I won't see you for 9 months, but I'll be back.
We need to say it's a farewell. Otherwise, that's not a gift.
And I'll be continuing supervising four doctoral students, I think it is. I'm going to be, some of you probably remember that I have a very big project running with my former PhD student, Emilia Jacqueline. That's a really worthwhile and big project, and I'm going to get some external funding and keep that going as well. And I'm going to turn myself into a semi-pro triathlete. You all know that I cycle a lot, I swim a lot. I'm going to pick up running again, so I can train twice a day instead of having to come to work. So that's a bit of a bonus for me. But the real farewells maybe might be to Sandy. And Sandy actually stopped full-time at the same time I stopped being HOD. It was December 31st, 2021, if I remember, Sandy. But I said, Sandy, I'm not letting you go. You're not going anywhere. So I didn't organize any farewell for Sandy. We just kept it nice and low-key, and we just shifted Sandy onto part-time because I was not prepared to let Sandy go anywhere. Because I'm not the boss anymore, she seems to have twisted LCM's arm and said, I'm actually going. You need to listen to me, I'm going. But Sandy, you know that you have a home in this department as much as I know that I have a home in this department. And anytime you're on campus, join us at Pacific Coffee or wherever in the fine dining restaurant that you and Paul, the Western restaurant for lunch. I know there is always a welcome for you here. And when you've been here shorter than Sandy, but you've made a very big impression on us. I know that I've traveled with you on the study tour to Cape Town. I know the potential and the talent you have, and yeah, you're doing the right thing. You need to move onwards and up. So it's our loss, but I know that you are doing the right thing. And you equally, I'm hoping that you'll be coming back for maybe lunch might be difficult, but after dinner drinks or in the evening or something like that. Guys, I've known LCM since 98, was it? 99. I actually taught LCM when you were doing a BA.
Yes.
Yeah, part-time
My
BA.
second year.
Yeah. So we first met then actually. So I've known LCM for 25 years.
I'm the only student who got the extension from you in your assignment. Just a joke.
No surprises there, guys. So we go back a very long way. And of course we both came across here. It was Bob Adamson who gave me a call and said, no, he didn't. We were in Sarajevo for World Congress of Comparative Education Societies 2007, I think. And Bob said, what do you think? You want to come across the other side of the harbour? And I said, Bob, I'm a loyal kind of person. I don't move easily. And it took me a year to make the decision to come across here because I'm loyal and committed, as you know. So it was a big decision for me. But I had the impression that HKI Ed was about to take off under Anthony Chung, that exciting things were happening, and I'm very glad to have been part of that. you know that we're in a tricky situation in the department right now. We have the dean writing his email to us, not an email, his report to us, which I wrote in large red text in response, as you know, which everybody committed to. But I should remind you that when I got here from Geneva, back from UNESCO in 2016, Alan sat me down and he said, mate, I'm going to shut your department unless you do something with your department. So we've been here before. And at that point, we moved into the whole international education domain. Unfortunately, with the pandemic and the national security law, all of that came crashing down. So I simply put my energies into the global studies and education masters. We've lost the core team who kind of kicked that off, but we've had some really nice new recruits, and only one of them is here today, Wei Yan. Giselle, I don't count you as a new recruit because you've been here. But along with Ivy, we have, and okay, we're losing, maybe that's confidential. Okay, I'll stop saying that. But we have a lot of new